In this video, we're counting down the top 10 richest countries based on their natural resources. These nations have vast reserves of oil, gas, minerals, and many more, giving them incredible economic leverage. Stick around to see which country dominates the list. Kicking off our list at rank number 10 is Venezuela, with natural resources valued at $14 trillion. This South American country's natural resources include iron, natural gas, and oil. In 2023, it had the largest proved oil reserves on the globe, although actual production has fallen as a result of U.S. sanctions. Venezuela also has significant reserves of natural gas. Other natural resources include iron ore, gold, bauxite, hydropower, and diamonds. At number 9. We have Iraq, with $16 trillion in natural resource value. Its desert terrain holds petroleum, natural gas, phosphates, and sulfur. Iraq is the second largest crude oil producer in OPEC. It ranks as the world's sixth largest holder of proved crude oil reserves, and it depends on the export of crude oil for a major amount of its revenues. Coming in at number 8 is Australia, with $20 trillion in resources. It includes coal, timber, copper, iron ore, gold, and uranium. Australia, which is about 80% the size of the United States, is a large producer of oil and liquefied natural gas. Its proved oil reserves measured 2.4 billion barrels at the end of 2021. The country is also the largest net exporter of coal, with 29% of global coal exports. Its other natural resources include alumina, iron ore, copper, tin, gold, silver, uranium, nickel, tungsten, rare earth elements, mineral sands, lead, zinc, and diamonds. In 7th place, we've got Brazil. Brazil has natural resources worth $21.8 trillion including gold, iron, oil, and uranium. In 2021, Brazil was the 9th largest oil producer in the world. A 2018 estimate found that 61.9% of its land was forested and 23.5% was permanent pasture. Its mining industry focuses on bauxite, platinum, copper, gold, iron, and tin. Timber is also a valuable natural resource. Brazil has an immense installed capacity of hydroelectric power production. Rank number 6 is China, with $23 trillion. 90% of China's resources are coal and rare earth metals. Timber is another major natural resource found in the country, as is arable land. Also, due to its natural resource of water, it has the world's greatest hydropower potential. Other resources that China possesses include oil and natural gas, and immense amounts of metals such as gold, aluminum, and minerals. Holding the 5th position, we have Iran. Iran's natural resources are worth an estimated $27.3 trillion. In 2021, this country was the 5th largest crude oil producer in the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, and the world's 2nd largest natural gas producer. Other natural resources include coal, chromium, copper, iron ore, lead, manganese, zinc, and sulfur. Arable land, pistachios, saffron, and fruits also contribute to the estimated value. Taking the 4th spot is Canada. They've got $33 trillion in natural resources. It has the 3rd largest oil deposits after Venezuela and Saudi Arabia. The commodities that the country owns include industrial minerals, such as gypsum, limestone, rock salt, and potash, as well as energy minerals, such as coal and uranium. Metals in Canada include copper, lead, nickel, and zinc, and precious metals like gold and silver. Lastly, Canada is also a leading producer of natural gas. At number 3 is Saudi Arabia. Having $34 trillion worth of natural resources, notably oil. Saudi Arabia is a small country in the Middle East and is slightly larger than Mexico. This nation has been a leading exporter ever since oil was discovered in 1938. With 15% of the world's reserves as of 2020, the country's economy depends heavily on its oil exports. Saudi Arabia's other natural resources include copper, feldspar, phosphate, silver, sulfur, tungsten, and zinc. Coming in hot at number 2 is the United States. The estimated value of natural resources in the U.S. is $45 trillion, almost 90% of which are timber and coal. In fact, the U.S. is the leading producer of coal. As of 2020, it had the largest proven coal reserves in the world. Other resources include substantial copper, gold, oil, and natural gas deposits. Also making the list are lead, molybdenum, phosphates, rare earth elements, uranium, bauxite, iron, mercury, nickel, potash, silver, tungsten, zinc, petroleum, natural gas, timber, and arable land. And finally, the crown goes to Russia, with a staggering $75 trillion in natural resources. This amount incorporates, among other things, coal, oil, natural gas, gold, timber, and rare earth metals. Russia holds the world's largest proved natural gas reserves at 1.32 quadrillion cubic feet. It also has the second largest gold reserves at 6,800 tons, the world's sixth largest proved oil reserves at an estimated 107.8 billion barrels. This reserves makes them the third largest crude oil producer at 12% of global supply. Lastly, in industrial diamonds, the country accounted for 37% of 2022 global production and 46% of the commodities reserves. So there you have it. The top 10 richest countries in the world by natural resources. It's wild to think how much hidden wealth is lying beneath our feet. Which country surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on global insights like this.